Hello and welcome to another in my continuing series of unplayed Speccy game videos. If you look back at one of my previous videos, you'll see I selected 10 games from my collection. Excuse me while the camera wobbles while I sit down there. And this is one of them. This is called Xecutor, and it's one of the games that I had actually heard of. It's written by Cyberdyne and it is published by Softtech International. Otherwise known as ACE, as you can see here. There's a very nice loading screen which I'll stitch on to the end of this video so you can see it. And yeah, Xecutor, as you can see, it's a shoot 'em up of some description. So, back of the case, Spectrum screenshots, and they look pretty nice too. So I'm looking forward to playing this one. Hopefully this will be one game that will be quite enjoyable. So let's get going. Xecutor. I've already defined the keys. There's a jolly tune playing, as you can hear. Get ready for combat. So I used to like my shoot 'em ups on the Speccy, so interested to see how this one is. So far, quite impressed. The graphics seem quite good. My spaceship's moving a little bit slowly, but I'm hoping you can get a power up. Playing area seems quite cramped, but so far it seems like a vertically scrolling version of my favourite, or one of my favourite shooters on the Speccy, which is Xecutor. So quite a tough game, not a lot to manoeuvre here, and I think that might be game over already. Yep, so a nice little flashing game over. But I have achieved a high score. How do I select? Oh, it's like this, is it? Oh god, these take ages to do. Especially when you go the wrong way. So I think we'll just put, doesn't seem to want to be able to select the other way, so I think we'll just do that. I'll just be D. So, not a great start, but let's give it another go. Lovely graphics to this game. I think it was a latter era Speccy game, so by now they kind of worked out how to do nice graphics by masking to make sure there was minimal colour clash. Ow! Doesn't move particularly sharply, but at least we don't get put back to the end of the level or anything. Oh, there was a pickup there which I missed. I'm not quite sure how you activate these pickups. There's no more keys, that's for sure. Oh, managed to avoid them this time. Aha! So now I've got dual lasers, which seems to be a little bit more useful. Read a lot more useful. Yeah, that's certainly a lot better now. I seem to be able to destroy the power-ups, which is a bit unusual. And my spacecraft is now moving a bit quicker as well, so I'm not quite sure how I managed to acquire all these power-ups. But, oh, ouch. Oh, and again. Oh well. Can't remember what scores this got, this game, in magazines. As I say, it was quite a late era game. But it seems pretty good to me. That has made me move a bit quicker. Oh, that's well dodged. Ouch. Well, that was a bit unfair, shoving me down there just as those guys were about to hit me. So I think this is obviously the bit where you're supposed to earn the pickups. I'm not doing very well so far, to be honest. Getting a lot of high scores. If you put nothing in, you get ace. 2-player game as well. I can't remember if the 2-player game was co-op or whether it was just one player after the other. I can imagine it's quite a hard game to play co-op because there's not much room. Right, I seem to have sped up a bit now. Let's be careful and take this one. Yep. Need that double laser back. That was quite useful. That was. Not much in the way of sound effects, unfortunately, but that's kind of the way you expect things on the Speccy. Even the best Speccy games really had great sound. Though there were a few notable examples. I played a game called Eyeball 2 earlier in this experiment, playing my unplayed games, and that was very good sound on that. Probably the best thing about the game, to be honest. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but I lost a life anyway, and another. So I've respawned here. gone a bit slower again now, unfortunately. So it's like a lot of these games that involve pickups. If you lose a life, then things get a lot trickier all of a sudden. A lot of narrow areas to negotiate. And it's very easy to keep shooting the power-ups, which is not particularly helpful. There's not much variety in enemies yet either. I seem to have made it to the end of the level. Am I going to get into level badly? Yep, looks like, oh blimey. He's firing bits of rubbish at me by the look of it. Am I supposed to be hitting him in a specific point? Or will anywhere do? Aha, he's not throwing rubbish at me, that's bits of him coming off as I shoot him. So I'm getting there. This is quite novel. Ouch! Hit a bit of scenery. So I managed to get quite far there. Excuse me, I would drop a sip of my tea there. Right, let's give this a couple more goes, but actually I'm quite impressed with this game, and I could probably see myself having enjoyed this quite a lot back in the day, and even now still today, once I get the hang of all these power-ups. That's it, so that makes you go a bit quicker. Let's take him out, and we get another one. Ouch! It's hitting the side of these walls. Now hopefully I can still pick up this. Yep. I have to avoid them. Sides of the playing area are proving a bit troublesome, more than the enemy spaceships, to be honest. It's a bit difficult to adjust to having the faster paced craft. I'm not managing to finish them off. No, I'm not going to be able to get him. I have to get right to the side of the wall to get these guys, and that's quite tricky to do without bashing into the wall. So not quite such a good game, that one. Right, I'm going to give this one more go. Still keep getting a high score. This is a 1 to 8K version, by the way, or rather I'm playing it on a 1 to 8K, so I'm not sure if that tune is present on the 48K version. I think it probably would be, because it's not the most complex of tunes. Oh, not quite sure how I managed to get away with that. Doing a bit better with pickups this time. Can we get this guy? Yeah. Still not quite sure on how this pickup business is working, but we'll keep on trying. He seems to be firing a bit quicker now. Got to get the last one again. I seem to be having the option of the double fire again. Oh, shot the power up. I think we're getting near to the end of the level again now. Yep, definitely got a little bit more guns going on there. See if I can get this power up. Nope. Oh, bother. So really slow again. Hopefully, no, I'm not going to get him, am I? So I'm going to be fighting against the bad guy with really slow fighter unless I can pick something up here. What have I got now? Ah, got some rather useful missiles, but I'm going to be really slow against this guy now, which is not going to be particularly helpful. Especially as my missiles don't seem to help against this guy. A bit distracting actually. I'm probably better off without seeing as they're not to be doing any damage. I just need to chip away at his bits here. Try and avoid the scenery. Not quite sure how that missed me, but I got him. Oh, now he's transformed again. Yeah, I'm really not sure these missiles to the side of me are doing much good, to be honest. We'll keep on trucking. Got him. Okay, looks like I've finished level 1 of Xecutor. Another sip of tea as a reward. Well, it's definitely getting rid of those guys. Shot the bloody power up again. Quite impressed with this game. This is probably one of the few games I would carry on playing. Graphics are really neat. Sound is as farty as ever, as I said. Quite a useful power up this against these lesser creatures. Oh bloody hell, what's going on there? Oh dear, we've got ouch, some mazes going on there. Oh, in a corner, can't escape. There's some really tight level design going on here. Not a lot of room to manoeuvre, and your spaceship's quite big. I'm quite enjoying this. I did like my shoot 'em ups. I made it through to another level. Wow. No, just in space. Come on, I'll get these guys. I'll get these guys. Yes. Ow! Which way? Which way? Which way? Oh, not that way. Oh, well, okay. Game over again, but thoughts on Xecutor are quite positive, really. I think this is probably the best game I've played out of this collection of 10 games. I'll probably give this another go, and I'd certainly recommend it to anyone that was after decent shoot 'em ups, although obviously I've only got to level 2, but I assume the gameplay is pretty similar. Seems fairly tight to negotiate your way around the levels, but obviously that sort of thing you just need to practice and play it a bit more. So yeah, quite encouraged by this game. I'll probably give this one a go, and yeah, I probably would have enjoyed it back in the day. So thanks for watching. If you've played Xecutor either back in the day or recently, then please leave a comment, and yeah, I'll post another video soon. We've only got 2 games to go now on this selection of 10 unplayed games. Total Recall and Go to Hell, so 2 more games to go, and then when I've done those 2 games, I've selected another 10 games that I'm going to play. So we'll keep this going until hopefully I've played all the unplayed games in my Spectrum collection. So thanks for watching, and I'll post another video soon. Cheers, bye.